I'm John Arking. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. Following a controversial invocation at a board meeting over the summer, the Flagler County School Board has voted to continue an informal policy in place since the early 1970s and opt out of opening up meetings with a prayer. The issue arose in August when a pastor offered a Christian prayer to open up a meeting and then talked about various programs at her church. The surprise invocation came at the invitation of School Board Chairman Janet McDonald. While Tuesday's decision by the board was a rebuke of that effort, albeit a light one, as members of the faith-based community may still be welcome to provide input during a spotlight segment. McDonald apologized for the controversy, although she termed the reaction to the invocation as a knee-jerk one and said her intention was not to create a controversy, but instead just a way to get the meeting started.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and now nonstop service to New York City via American Airlines.
A plan to create a Flagler County-based medical nexus took a step forward Tuesday as the Florida Board of Governors Budget and Finance Committee discussed a University of North Florida proposal to construct a hub for healthcare-related education in Palm Coast Town Center Innovation District. The Jacksonville-based school, in partnership with the City of Palm Coast, Flagler Schools, and Advent Health Palm Coast, wants to build UNF MedNex, which they describe as a way to consolidate healthcare disciplines, technology development, research, and analytics into a collaborative hub of educational learning, development, and placement of students, as well as a hub of scholarly and technological advance in the healthcare fields for Northeast Florida and the state. A vote on the request is expected Friday, and if approved, will then go before the full Board of Governors. If they approve it, the plan would then be sent to the state legislature for consideration. 2 suspects were jailed following a 2-county search that began after a grandson stole his grandmother's vehicle. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded to the area of US 1 Monday just after 1 p.m. on a report of a stolen vehicle. The victim said her grandson, 37-year-old Franklin Crawley, had taken her 2015 Buick Enclave without permission. A Volusia County deputy said he was following the vehicle without lights or sirens and was relaying the direction of travel to Flagler deputies, while Florida Highway Patrol airplane assisted from the air. Flagler deputies picked up the chase north on US 1, where Crawley accelerated and, according to authorities, began driving recklessly in downtown Bunnell. The stolen vehicle continued north on US 1, according to Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
We ended up on Sawgrass off of County Road 13, where we were able to stop stick the vehicle, which also tried to strike our deputies. The vehicle continued on to Whiteview, where they abandoned the vehicle and fled into a residential home that had the garage door open. They were both apprehended. They've been arrested many times in the past. They were well known to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office.
Crawley is charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle, fleeing and eluding, burglary, petty theft, and resisting an officer without violence. He's being held on a $13,250 bond. Grasso's charged with resisting an officer without violence and burglary. He's being held on a $3,000 bond. Some of our first responders carry heavy burdens. With more on that, here's Tony Magoo.
The term has a stigma, PTSD, but it's not just something our military guys have to deal with. It's something that first responders deal with, too. Firefighters work 24-hour shifts several days a week. With us this morning is the Public Information Officer for the Palm Coast Fire Department, Patrick Giuliano. Patrick, your treatment teams, what's their main goal?
Fire Department chaplaincy program and a peer support team to where our guys know it's okay to not be okay.
You have peer support teams. Who are they and what do they do?
A team of firefighters that goes around and meet with our crews after traumatic incidents and to work to remove that stigma.
Patrick, what is this program designed to do?
It's designed to bring everyone back to the realization that we're all humans and the emotions that we experience are normal to the abnormal situations and responses that we go on.
If you'd like some more information, contact the Palm Coast Fire Department at 386-986-2844. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
What would Flagler County Democrat Club Chair Michael Eola do if he were the mayor of Palm Coast?
First, you should know that Coach says he doesn't want to be the mayor of anything again. With respect to that, Coach Eola says that Palm Coast does a good job of keeping the city running.
I believe, though, that the city needs improvement in the area of dealing with costs. I believe that we do, not pay attention to fiscal responsibility.
Mike Cochiola said the city is also too eager to develop but does not make its current residents happy. He said residents need to have a say in Palm Coast's growth so that the growth does not take away from its character. To listen to the entire interview, download the Flagler radio app and then go to the Free for All Friday podcast. Tomorrow, over developing and water. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm John Erking.